Well, I'm getting high today, doing homestead projects. Yeah, I'm on the roof of the home. What we're doing is, oh, you know what? I'll just edit this in. About this gutter right here. That's what I'm going to talk about. This gutter, when they put this roof on here, I think the gutter, let's see if I can show it to you. If you look right there, the gutter is up against the roof. And they put some little black tar stuff kind of to touch the gutter. Well, anyway, when they put the porch on here, they just put the porch up there, and when the gutter fills up with debris and stuff, and on this side, it's full of maple trees. Yeah. Oh, I'd like to save all them maple trees and get them about a year old and sell them. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that up with that. But we're going to do a little bit of, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the grinder that's cut off, and I'm going to cut the roof right about where my finger is, and I'm going to stick that underneath the roof, and then I'm going to shoot it down, and then we're going to clean it up, and we're going to put some other stuff on it. Okay, so I'm up there on the roof. I'm getting ready to put this roof back together. I'm going to put this black pitch right here. I'm going to put it under the existing roof, on top of the little flashing. I'm going to screw it down. Now I'm going to put more pitch on top of that. So between the patching that's under, make a sandwich. Between the sandwich and what's on top, I shouldn't have no leaks right there. My intention is to divert as much water and debris out of this section of the gutter as I can between on this porch area. I'm not going to stop at all. I know I'm not. Darn hand, I didn't want to deal with him. But I know I'm not going to stop it all from getting into the gutter, because, well, that's what gutters do. And I'm pretty much designed that way. But what I did for prepping is I sanded the deck a little bit, the roof deck a little bit, and I sanded the edges of these a little bit, because the can said to, clean the area. So I sanded it and washed it down with some mineral spirits. It's hot enough to dry it, so it's dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on that, and I'll bring you back in a minute. Alright, so I put that black pitch on there like that. Like that, all the way across. Good heavy duty coat. Next, I'll do this. Stick it under the roof like that. And so what I did then, I'm not going to put a screw here. I'm not going to put a screw right there, because what I'm going to do is overlap it. Now put a screw in, which is probably not going to be easy to do because it's 3 layers of metal there. But about 8 inches apart, so I'm not going to try to go through that seam. Don't try to do that. That's probably too hard. And somewhere along the line, apparently my drill, I hit my button and it started reversing on me, so I punched a hole I didn't need. But anyway, there's some pitch under there, so that's the reason for putting the pitch underneath when you make mistakes like that. So, show you what I'm doing next. And just like that, I got one piece in. Well, it is almost done, but I was guesstimating how many feet I needed, and if you haven't seen the video where I cut the jacket off a water heater and put it into this job, I'll try to remember to link that in the description. My computer went down, so I kind of have access to all the features of YouTube because of that. But anyway, like I said, I almost completed it. How much did I miss it by? Well, let me walk over here and show you. You see that cut mark right there? Right where the shiny metal starts? yeah, that's where I wanted to go to. So I'm about maybe 2 foot short. Not even 2 foot short. Maybe 16 inches short. Yeah. Oh, that's one thing I'm notorious about. Is not being able to measure. And yet, I'm always rigging shit up. But the primary purpose of what I'm doing here is to divert the water from the gutter to the roof in the hopes that all the trash and debris will also be diverted from the gutter. Eventually, I'm going to have a rainwater collection system, and eventually, I'm going to have what's called a roof over on this mobile home. And we're just doing steps that we can to get there. We're trying to use our porch, and so this is going to help us. Alright, so luckily I got about 3 foot of this water heater jacket left. And what I'm going to do is I cut me a drunk line. It's not real pretty straight, but either way, it's about as close as I need it. And I cut it off to be about 2 foot. And what I'm going to do is when I get it cut off, then I'll take it up there and do what I did with the rest of it, do with this one, and finish the roof up. Alright, so I didn't cut it all the way through. I shouldn't have to cut it all the way through. I should be able to just fold it, and it should break. Like that. So there's my 2 foot there. It wears out, cutting this metal wears out a cut-off blade, but that's all I use. I cut the tin on the roof with that too. So between that and that piece there, that blade's done. Well, the job is complete. Let me take these stupid safety glasses off. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, this job is complete. Another rigging job on the old homestead. It took a little fussing, a little cussing. The last piece is always the hardest piece to get in, but it's in. I don't know if you can see it. I have one piece of insulation in the whole job. One piece of insulation got in the way, created me a mess. Yeah, no big deal. So let me get down off this roof. I'm tired of being high.